Good morning, Weir, Roota.com with your celebratory Horn of Z's. Celebratory. So we have a Big Square prediction that came true today, and that was in the 2017 Road to Roota timeline, back when Bitcoin was around. I don't even remember what it was at the beginning of the year, but I put out the timeline in, I think, November of last year. I had Bitcoin going to $10,000 by the end of 2017. Bravo! Bravo! Celebration lap, here it is right here. Bitcoin is now 10,023. Although, truthfully, Bitcoin already hit 10,000 because Bitcoin split into Bitcoin and Bitcoin Cash. So that's what I deem as Bitcoin. So really, Bitcoin's at 11,500 and looks like 80. 10,500. No, 11,580. Sorry, these victory laps in the morning are kind of tough to do. Absolutely, the word is spreading. And remember, nobody knows about Bitcoin anymore. Now you're going to start hearing, Bitcoin's a bubble. It's such a bubble. Here's how you can short Bitcoin and get rid of the bubble. Bubble, 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 bubble. Undervalued assets go up in price. If you believe that blockchain is going to change the world, then you're going to believe that cryptocurrencies are going to be involved in that, crypto tokens. So yes, they are going to go up massively. I told the story of the guy who bought 1/3 of Apple Computer in 1977 for $80,000 and sold it 3 years later for $333 million. Was it in a bubble? No, now it's worth $300 billion. Technology that changes the world is undervalued in the very beginning. So that's where we are right now, the very beginning. Now, having said that, $10,000 is a big number. And it's a significant number because all the haters are going to say, oh, this bubble's going to burst now. For sure, it hit $10,000. Everybody's scared to get in, who has been through the crashes and all that. So I would say there's probably not a lot of buying pressure coming up until the next shakeout, and then all of a sudden it goes up again. How high it will go in this run, I don't know. And you don't know, and nobody knows. Cliff High probably knows. He says 13,888, 13,888 in November. But then if it has a pullback, do we really care? If Bitcoin pulls back to $1,000, yeah, it would be painful, and it would take a while for everyone to get over it. But the future is the cryptos. So yes, I'm taking a victory lap at 10,000 Bitcoin, and I also want to point out that those of you on the Road to Roota, at the Road to Roota website in the private road, we have a Bitcoin assistance page, helps you get set up. But there are the 15 cryptos for the future, a report I have, as well as I have posted the 2018 timeline. And it's got some scary and crazy things and numbers in there. The timelines for silver, gold, and the cryptos, Bitcoin and the cryptos. But again, remember, everybody should remember the winner of the Bitcoin contest, which will be the real Bitcoin going forward, or will they both be real Bitcoin going forward, Bitcoin or Bitcoin Cash? I think Bitcoin Cash will be much more useful in a world that has banking problems and issues, and people need to use something else as a means of exchange. But also you can use the ever-favorite Litecoin. Litecoin is going to be a monster. Cliff High had a prediction by the end of the year of triple-digit Litecoin, and it looks like he's going to be right. It's at $92.73. I think Charlie Lee does an amazing job. Yes, he disses Bitcoin Cash on occasion, and Roger, but that's not, I mean, if that's as mean as Charlie gets, he's a pretty sweet guy, right? They're just in competition as to who's going to be more useful. But they both can succeed, and we're going to need both, truthfully. I believe we're going to need both in a lot of ways going forward as the banks crash and people are looking for a new system. And it might be just a couple banks crash here and there to panic everybody to try to find a way out of the old system into something new. And the cryptos are clearly being positioned to be that something new by either the good guys or that the all powerful hand behind the scenes, or God Himself, or herself, or itself, seems to be very favorable on creating a new system running parallel with the old system. And that's exactly where you do well to think about what's going on. We are building a new crypto version of an economy that is trustless, meaning you don't need to trust anybody. All you have to trust is math. 2 plus 2 is correct. But Bitcoin hitting 10,000, I think, is it's a point where they might shake the branches a bit. So we might see a drop in everything. And there's a couple Ponzi schemes out there that are very long in the tooth and should be dying on the vine any day. BitConnect is the big one. BitConnect has a market cap of $612 million. If you throw that into a daily interest-bearing compound calculator, you own the world in like 5 years. So it doesn't work. Do the math on BitConnect. And I can see BitConnect starting to, it usually tracks gold, but they're running out of money to give out to their people. They need new money to come in to give out the old, pay out the old people their 1% per day. Cliff has it calculated to December, I think it's December 8th or the 10th or something, that they're going to run out of money. Even if they don't, even if they're spending a lot of money on marketing, so it might last a little longer. The UK takes full possession of BitConnect and all the accounts of BitConnect in January. And those who argue that no, they got another license to do business. They did not get another license to do business. Some of the larger winners in that game got another license to run a management fund. If you read the BitConnect, I think it's BitConnect International is the new license, because the old license, BitConnect, has expired and there was no renewal, and has a notification that the Queen of England shall own all assets of the company come January, I think it's the 8th. So I expect BitConnect to implode any day now, and that will probably shake the branches of all the cryptos. It should put more money into those that are more viable. And I kind of hoped the regulators would jump in and say, hey, Ponzi schemes are not allowed in the cryptocurrency markets, in the fiat money markets, in the gold and silver markets. Ponzi schemes are not allowed. But in the wild, wild west of cryptos, that's what we're dealt with. So the number 22 in market cap is BitConnect, and it is a pure Ponzi scheme. US iTech is a pure Ponzi scheme. Just run the math. If anybody guaranteeing these great returns outsized that you can't get in normal markets, and they have this fabulous trading bot. If they had a fabulous trading bot, they wouldn't be giving it to you. They'd be taking over the world themselves. So yeah, be very wary. But today's also the last day I'll be giving away Populous tokens, the PPT tokens. Populous right here has been on an absolute tear lately, as you can see, and it should be. They're about to come to market with a product. And that's I think it's the beginning of 2018. Invoice factoring, a very profitable area of banking, and Populous is going to blow them out of the water. So very excited about that. I think Populous is going to have a huge run. But I also talk all about the other ones at roadtoruta.com. Right here, the 15 cryptos for the future. This is the private road section, second section down. First section is all free stuff. You get a free book or two, but you can't get the timeline unless you're a private road member. So you can sign up for the private road and get a silver Roota coin. Let me show you what the sign-up page looks like. That's what you get in the mail: one Populous token on a paper wallet and a silver Roota coin, the best coin ever made. And I'm calling it the best coin ever now. Because I love it. I love this coin. Everybody who's gotten there says, oh, this is so cool. It's like double strike with luster, and each one's individually numbered. Roota jumping up and down, going down the Silver Brick Road, the little cave of gold in the Grand Canyon on the side there. And you can sign up right here. Now this is going to end today, the Populous token. I'm going to pick another crypto, but it's not going to be worth $10 each. And you'll still get the coin. So if you're up for another crypto, I'll be deciding that one tomorrow. And I'll put it on the website and make that announcement. But this is the last day to get Populous, one of the best coins out there. All right, so today's news is we are taking a victory lap. Victory lap, Horn of Z's victory lap. Bravo to everybody who has hung tough with the cryptos. And this just isn't Bitcoin going over 10,000. All the cryptos over the last few weeks are really making great moves. If you're invested in for the long term, if you're a short-term trader, yeah, I'd probably sell now. If you're invested for the medium to long term, meaning 6 months to 20, 30, 40 years, hang on. Just hang on. And it's going to be volatile, especially when these rises come and everybody and their mother starts yelling bubble. The traders will trade. The traders will sell. But they might sell into a market that's not really excited about going down. So I don't see any monster drops. I'm sure there'll be a lot of FUD spread in the media, fear, uncertainty, and doubt. You're going to hear all these problems with Bitcoin or Litecoin or Bitcoin Cash or Ethereum and all that. You're going to hear about all the problems. Have you seen Ethereum lately? My God, it's nearly $500. Very excited about all this stuff, but be ready for volatility. If you're a trader, trader, yeah, you might want to take some profit, but take profit in what, right? If the unbacked fiat system is dying, why would you want to hold any of it? I might think about shifting some Bitcoin to one of the other tokenized companies coming to market, like Salt and OMG and Pillar. And I'm not going to give you all my 15, but those are some of them that are on the 15. I tell you why they are good investments. But some of these are really jumping. IOTA up 31%. Ethereum Class up 31%. You're going to see, oh my, look at that. Cardano is up 83%. Wow. I don't even know what that coin is. There's so many of them. That's why I offer the 15. At least I've done research on. I know they're real companies. It's not BitConnect. And because when it all shakes out, a lot of these will go away. Just like in the late 1990s when the dot-com bubble popped, a lot of those companies, pets.com, went away, but it left the shiners, the Googles, the Facebooks, the Amazons, the Apple computers of the next, 20 years. And now we're going to see the shakeout, and you're going to see the next monster companies come forward for the next 20 to 40 years. That's how the game works. Anyway, this is Big Weir, roadtoroota.com. Very happy today to take a victory lap. We'll talk to you later.